Before we begin, I want to say a few things. First, I had to restart this, so we lost a little bit of time. So I was hoping originally we'd do 2-3 hours, but now it may only look like 2 to 2.5 hours. Just saying, not my fault. I had to restart my whole fucking computer in order for the game to finally open. Thank you, community chat, for that. It's very generous. But also, my beard. It's growing. I have an interview tomorrow, so, for a job interview. And also, what do you think? Should we keep it growing or should we shave it? Anywho, with that said, let's do this. 14 variants in Minesweeper. Today's goal is to get through as many of these variants as possible. And if there is extra time, then to go back and just redo a bunch of them. There's going to be a lot of thinking, a lot of strategizing, a lot of talking. Let's get started. Let's just continue off with the triplets till we can beat 5 more levels. So let's do this thing. Okay, so the triplets rule is that you can't do 3 in a row. So I can do this, and then the 2 will go with the 1. So everything else will be completed here. I can complete the 4. No 3 in a row. Well, both of these can't be mine, so this is a mine. Only one of these can be a mine, so only one of these is a mine. I don't know where. What else? There's gotta be like... Oh, here's something. Do you guys remember last time we played this variant? And we found a rule that this spot can never be a mine because either this... Do you mind letting me talk for once, computer? Jeez, every time I restart my computer, it's like, giving me reminders. It's like, hey, your Windows needs an update. No, I do not need to update my Windows. Stop hacking my computer and whatnot. And then there's some other thing. It's like, oh, here's an ad. Here's another ad. Hey, check out the weather. I'm like, shut up. I don't give a damn about all that stuff. But anyway, this can't be mine because either if this was a mine, 3 in a row would be blocked here. And if this was a mine, 3 in a row would be blocked here. Ergo, this is never mine. We've learned that rule already, but just relying on it again. Oh, yay, my computer's having a stroke right now. I can hear it throbbing. Oh, here's what's interesting. If one of these is a mine, this is always a mine. Only one of these is going to be mine. Actually, this one's complete. 2, the 1, 2. This 3 would be complete with that 4, so this isn't a mine. And there we go. My computer is quiet right now. It's doing that little, like, that thing where it's starting to overheat. But the thing is, there is nothing that important going on that should use up that much data. Also, fun fact, the moment my computer wasn't working, I was about to consider, hey, why don't we go and get, like, 14 variants of Minesweeper 2? Because there's a sequel to this game. But then I was like, I don't want to do that because the thing is, if I did that now, instead of completing this one now, then we would probably be a little bit unaware of the new variants and probably a little unprepared. And also, I like to do things in chronological order. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Anyway, if one of these is mine, one of these is mine. Well, if one of these is mine, I only know that 2 of these at most could be a mine, but that does lead a few interesting questions, like, let's do, like, the yellow-red theory. Like, if this was a mine, this wouldn't be, and then this couldn't be, then this would have to be. Well, actually, none of those actually have to be mines then. Like, they could all 3 be down here. Actually, no, they can't because of this 3 in a row right here. So, yeah, this has to be a mine automatically, and then this has to be a mine automatically. And then this couldn't be a mine. Interesting plays. Yeah, and only one of these would be a mine. Alright, so now let's try it with the red. See what happens. So first things first, we gotta make this a mine now, which means this isn't a mine. Which means only one of these can be a mine at most. But then, oh, here's the same thing again. One of these is a mine, only one of these can be a mine, then this is always a mine. So that's something interesting to note. What else? Well, it only means that one of these is a mine as well. Very interesting. We got a lot of interesting combos and sorts. Let's start doing some like interesting hypotheticals. So we might need to grab out a blue later. Let's say it would be a mine here. If that were so, this couldn't be a mine. This couldn't be a mine. This would have to be a mine. And then this couldn't be a mine. And 3 mines here. 2 there. Shut up, Levano. Get driver and app updates with Vantage. I don't give a shit. My drivers are fine. But that's how that would go. Also, interestingly enough, only one of these could be a mine. Only one of these could be a mine. Only one of these could be a mine, too. And only one of these could be a mine. Can I use the total mine count? I don't think so. Like, there's already 5 mines in play. 3 left. I can already see plenty of spots to do that. So let's say this was a mine instead. This was the same type of scenario. And because of that, we discovered that this was always a mine. Actually, we can just do that immediately. But now let's say that this spot was the mine. And then this happened. What differences does this make? Interestingly enough, if this or this spot was a mine, this would always be an empty spot now. And in fact, the same sort of rule happens because of the yellow. So I think this can never be a mine. Well, what do you know? That's pretty good. Alright, let's clear this off. A lot of gunk on the screen. Let's look at something. Actually, no, we can just start with the 4 there. Alright, now let's start with the yellow again. Saying if this was a mine, then this could never be a mine. And then this could never be a mine. Only one of these can be a mine. Only one of these could be a mine. Does that mean? Oh, and actually this can't be a mine. This can't be a mine. Only one of these can be a mine, so this is always a mine. Oh, and actually this 4 is immediately unsatisfied by these yellows. How very interesting. Ergo, this yellow solution can't work, so this is safe. This is a mine. And now we can do with that as we will. The 3 has to go with the 4, so this is a mine. This is safe. And no 3 in a rows, no 3 in a rows. Clear those off as we will. What else can be determined? 4 mines left. Well, if this was a mine, then this wouldn't be anything. And the same thing happens if this is a mine, because of this 3 in a row. Oh, right, there could be a mine over there. God, no, undo that. That doesn't count, because we were drawing. Okay, it doesn't count. We have to restart this. Dang it, why am I on the brush? Okay, now we're back to where we were. So let's figure out what happens if this is a mine. And this can't be a mine. And these aren't mines. 4 left. We have our 4. Goes here, here, and here. But why can't I just say that this was a mine instead? This wouldn't be a mine. This couldn't be a mine. This couldn't be a mine. And then this 4 would have to be satisfied here. And then, 3 in a row, so there can only be 3 mines. Now it makes sense. So the yellow is the solution. There we go. Alright. 3 with 3s. Well, one of these has to be... Well, this has to be mine because all 3 of these can't be mines. One of these has to be mine, so one of these is a mine. Well, actually, this 3 again. No 3 in a row, so this is always a mine. What else? No 3 row, so this is a mine. There's a lot of interesting connections with these 3s. Let's start playing this one. If this is a mine, this isn't a mine. And then only one of these is a mine, so this is always a mine, so this isn't a mine. And then, interestingly enough, if I put the mine here, this spot's safe. But if I put the mine here, then this spot isn't safe, and then this spot wouldn't be safe, so... No common ground with those ones. Actually, no. This spot is never safe already, so that's interesting. Okay. Well, we got that, so let's try the red approach. Let's say it was here. This wouldn't be a mine, and then this 3 would have to be satisfied by making these both mines, so this couldn't be a mine. And then, interestingly enough, this is never a mine again. That's our common ground. Anything else? This wouldn't be a mine, but again, we can't really determine anything else with a common ground. Dang it, I thought I clicked the erase button. Alright, so let's try this 2 out. Well, I know only one of these is going to be a mine, so that means with these 3s, only one of these could be a mine, which makes this a mine automatically. So this is safe, and then that one is just going to complete a lot of stuff. Oh, that's nice. 4 mines left. Alright. Well, there are 2 empty spots here, so I'm guessing this one and this one can't be shared. There you go. Alright, 2 more, and then we'll get on to our next variant. 4, we already know the rule with the 4. And let's go... I clicked the wrong button. We saw nothing. Oh yeah, but we did actually see something. Look, you click the hint button, you get rid of your star, which means you can't complete any of these levels with hints if you want to get a perfect score. So let's go over a few things. There are 2 mines left. So if this was a mine, this would be blocked off. And in fact, this was a mine, it would still be blocked off. So no matter what, this spot is safe. And if this was a mine or this was a mine, this would be blocked off. And it's a 4, so there are only 2 mines, and at least one of them would have to go there and there. So these spots are both safe. If only one of these is a mine, it goes with a 4, so this is always a mine. And then this one is going to immediately clear up a lot of stuff. Interesting. This 4... Well, I only know 2 of those could be mine, so this is a mine automatically. And then that automatically cleans up quite a bit. 5 left. Does this 2 go with a 4? Oh, yeah, because at least one of these is a mine. So this is a mine. Then this is safe. Then I know these both can't be mine, so this is a mine. And that cleans up that a bit. 3 mines left. I feel like we got to do a total mine counter. These can both intersect right here, and then there'd be 1 mine left, so that spot is indeed safe. There we go. Alright, we know the 3 rule. The 5... Hold on. Someone said, "What the fuck, bro?" with my beard. I don't know who, but you get a heart. You didn't say shave it, though, so it's going to keep going. I'm just going to warn you about that. You have to either specify shave or don't shave. And if you swear at me, then I'm just going to be like, okay, I like your comment. Okay, let's continue. So only one of these could be mine, only one of these could be mine, so these are both mines. 2 satisfied. 2 and the 3, so this is safe. Then suddenly, this has to be mine. And what else? Well, this is safe because 3 in a row is illegal. And what else? Let me go over like a few things. Like this 4 and this 3 intersect each other. Because all these can't be mines, and only 2 of them are mine. But still, even if this was a mine, at least one of these is a mine. So suddenly we got a pattern. Okay, I was hoping that would clear out more, but it doesn't seem like it wanted to. Well, we got 3 in a row. And I have nothing else I can do. Interestingly enough, though, there are 2 mines left. One mine goes here, and then one mine has to go with the 4 and the 3 and this 4. So they have to all intersect a common ground, which would be this point right here. And then suddenly this can't be a mine or this can't be a mine. Alright, we cleared 10. It's time to move on to the next variant. Which is the wall. What does wall mean? I think Oh, I remember this one. Sorry about these sniffles. I'll go blow my nose right now. Why don't you look over these rules? I've already seen them before. What the? Alright, we've only been doing 17 minutes. It's fine. Hey, editor me. I need you to make sure that everyone only sees 2 new variants every episode. So can you do that? Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Okay. So, wall indicates the length of consecutive mines in the neighboring 8 cells. As you can see, 5 all connected. There's a 1 mine, then there's a pair of 2, then there's a pair of 2, a pair of 1, then a pair of 4, 0, 2, 3, 2. There's going to be a lot of weird numbers today. Alright, so let's begin. So we have a pair of 1, then a pair of 2, and then we have a pair of 1, a pair of 1, and a pair of 2. So something like this would make sense. And then this would have to have an extra 1 here or here, so these would both be safe. But interestingly enough, is there a way you can do this that makes it so that none of them are touching here? No, it is impossible. Each one of them is touching her. And even with a pattern like this, like... No, I suppose this is possible, but... There's going to be a lot of weird patterns. So this has determined a few things. There's at least 1 mine going to be touching this area. So, what if I did something like where there was a 2, then 1, then a break with a 1. Then none of these would be mines ever. Alright, that's good. Interesting to note. What if I put the 2 over here, then I did a 1, then I did over here. Well, one of these would have to be a mine, so... Let's try a few things. This is going to be a little tricky, but I feel like we're going to just have to do a lot of different patterns. So let's start with an idea that a 2 would start here. And then I would have to have one of these be a mine. So like it would either be this a mine, this blank, then this a mine. So the one would have to go here, so both of these would always be blank. Don't know where it would go though, so I guess that's like the end of the train of stuff I can figure out. And we're just going to do this all based on the 2. So let's push this back further. We are 1, but it is a 2, so we can't break it anymore. So that's the 1, so there would have to be a 2 over here. There's a break here, and this would have to be mine because if I put it here, then there wouldn't be any spot for the other one. So we got something like this, and then there would have to be a mine here, immediately forcing everything back like this. Alright, I'm noticing a few common spots, but let's keep going. Interestingly, it looks like we're always, right now, using 5 mines. Actually, no, that's not true. There's the 4 mines here I forgot about. Let's push this back over here. And then this has to be a mine. And then one of these has to be a mine, which means that one of these back here, there has to be either a mine here, or if this was a mine, then there'd be a mine back here, do the 2. So this is still a blank. Very interesting stuff to note. Now let's try the purple, where if this was the 2, we're just going to keep going off of this the whole entire way through. We know automatically that this would have to be mine, and then immediately, again, like, one of these would have to be mine. So in order to create the 2, then either this would be a mine, or if this was the mine, then this would have to be a mine, and that could also create the 2. So, again, this is always blank. So this is getting very fascinating. Now we're on to the white stuff. God, this right here, I feel like is a good thumbnail of just like the indications of how many colors we gotta use. That's not a mine. That's not a mine. And then the mine would have to go here in order to like create that gap for the one over here. And then interesting enough, like if this was the double mine, that would actually no, this is the one mine. So this is the double. So again, this is always blank. How fascinating is this? This spot right here is so far always blank. There's only one pattern left to do, and that was with the light blue. And I believe I found our thumbnail. A Minesweeper variant so complex, we've had to use 6 different color notions. Alright, let's keep going. Well, this could now be a mine because both of these could be blank. Wow. Wait, no, there has to be 2 mines. So one of these has to be mine, and then one of these has to be mine. So again, this spot is the kicker. This is where we start. This entire spot right here is the blankness. This is where we begin the puzzle. And holy shit, I love this thumbnail right here. I'm keeping that. That is going to be the first official video right there. Wow, that narrows down a lot for us right there. So, only one mine there, which means also for this here, only one of these is a mine. Because if I made this a mine, then immediately this 2 can never be used. So, this and this are safe. Alright, well, this one we can just ignore for a bit. But this one, it has to be here or here. So let's start with this. This was a mine. Then this would be safe. Then this would have to be the 1. This would have to be the 2. And then looks like we got a pattern like so. So now let's try red. If this was a mine, this would be safe. Oh, and I forgot. These would be safe because this would be satisfied. Then this is a mine, this is a mine, so both of those are mines. And it turns out that both these are also safe and that this is always a mine, We got our common grounds. Interesting. Look at all these numbers that are just clickable. Why? This was clamped in. This is like the 5th time this week this thing has fallen on me. I'm getting sick of this. Hey, editor me, can you like flash up something on the screen that's like technical difficulties? We'll be right back or something like that. I don't know. This is fucking ridiculous. I've said before, I'm not switching my microphone over to my camera. It's not happening, anyone. Man, at this portion, if this keeps happening, come on. It's not even pushed in all the way. If this keeps happening, we're going to have to make an entire, like, playlist or, like, compilation video of nothing but this microphone falling over. Also, I noticed that this keeps, like, I'm, like, sliding this way, so I'm doing myself a favor. I'm taking that off. This thing has been nothing but pain. It's gone. It's gone forever. Stay in there, you stupid thing. You stay. Alright, it's pushed in. Hopefully it shouldn't fall again. Now we gotta check to make sure like the mic's still in the correct position and stuff. It is. So I'm having a great day, and it is strategy day. I forgot. So don't forget your water. Anywho, let's get back to puzzling, shall we? Life is good. Unlike this mic, which is starting to annoy me. It's this stupid clamp here. Oh well. Alright, so... Am I sure it was always like that? I don't remember it always blocking so much of my view. Then again, I don't always remember, like, my microphone ever being anything I've had before, so... Yeah. Man, though, I mean, that clamp, that's so sad. Like, I got that on Christmas, and that means it's only lasted a little less than a month. Pathetic. If it keeps going like this, though, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, we need this mic. I don't know. It might be my desk's fault, because like I said, it's like not exactly perfectly in here because I had to remove the drawer, and then there's like a little space and gaps and stuff. So maybe I'm being too hard on the mic. But I've been very nice with him. Been very nice with the mic. And always removing it whenever I need to. Anyway, you didn't come here for that. You came here to do puzzles. Let's do puzzles, shall we? Alright, I feel like we gotta do something with this. So, yeah, and I bet this one has to go with it. So, yeah, let me just try a scenario in which this is possible. It is impossible. Ergo, this is safe. And in fact, this one and this one go together, so these are safe. And because one of these is always a mine, then I believe there's only a few ideas we could do. Like, if this was a mine and then this was blocked off, then there's nowhere else to put the air mine, so that's wrong. So this is a mine, this is safe, this is a mine. Done. Alright, next one. Okay. Well, if this one's here, I think it has to go with this 1v1 because you can't have these both be mines because then that counts as a 2. So these are safe. Oh yeah, the connection of the 4. Well, I only know that one of these has to be mine, so this has to be mine automatically. And in fact, well, you could do a pattern like this is mine, this is mine, and then miss both of these. So this is a little odd to try and do. Oh, but this can't ever be a mine now. So this is safe, this is a mine. And now we got a bunch more patterns solved. Alright, so the 2 is going with this 2, and it's either going to be here or here. So let's start with here. If this is a mine, then this would have to be mine, and then this would be safe, and then both of these are safe. I swear I saw my mic jiggle a little, and that made me nervous. So stop it! This was a mine. This would be safe. This would have to be safe. This would have to be safe. And then this could be a mine, and then this would be safe. No matter what, though, this one goes with this, so these are both safe. There we go. Sometimes you don't even need to figure it out. You can just click, and the solution will be revealed for you automatically. But if you don't like me doing that, then let me know, and I will never do it again. But it's just a time saver, you know? It's just a time saver. It's all fine and dandy. Okay, I'm assuming that at least one of these is mine because if this wasn't a... Because if both of these were not mines and this was a mine and then this was mine, there's no space for the one. So, yeah, at least one of these is mine. This is safe. And then this one goes with that one. So that's that. Consecutive thing of 3. Well, considering that this is a 3, there is a few things we can note. It's a consecutive thing of 3. So if there was a mine here, then we'd have to continue the pattern like this. And then that would make one of these have to be a 2, which is illegal. So both of these spots are automatically never going to be mines. Also, because it's a 1-1, only one of these could be a mine. And they're always going to have to meet up somewhere in the middle. So the middle is always a mine. And also one of these two is a mine. And finally, this is always a mine, which means this is going to also have to be mine. This is going to have to be mine. And then suddenly... what do you know? This isn't a mine, and we got a interesting story to tell. Let's start with these first, just so we don't accidentally break the game. And there you go. Oh, interesting. I can just continue here. Just keep on clicking once you solve the first one. You don't need to do logic out the others. Alright, this is an interesting pattern to start with. Well, let's get our basics. 3. Well, let me think about something. If this was mine, and this has to be a mine automatically because it's a 1-2. Because one of these two would be a mine, so... X... Well, I suppose that is true, because actually the one at the top could be a mine. Alright, so I guess there isn't a spot you can determine a mines. But one thing that can be determined is that a 2 always has to do something like this, which means it would have to go with the 3. Which means this can't be a mine, ever. And this pattern could just be repeated on the opposite side like so. So this is never mine. That's one thing we could determine. But we can also determine that it can't be these reds. because that would unsatisfy this entire thing of ones. So this is safe. This is our thing of 3. And this 111 thing. Now let's determine something first. This one with the 3 goes with this one and the 2, so this is safe. Okay, just seeing if I could do anything. And then what? Well, it's a 1-1 idea, so let me say if this was a mine, what happens? This couldn't be a mine, then none of these could be mines ever, so this would have to be a mine. Then this couldn't be a mine. Oh, and there needs to be a 2 up here, so it would either be 1, 2, blank, mine, or 1, 2, blank, mine. So both of these are mines. That's one thing we can determine. And then one of these 3 would be a mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does work. So let's see what happens if I go to the red alternative path and try something like this. No, this still has to be a mine. So the 1 mine would have to go somewhere over here. And then this would always be a blank again because the 1. So interesting. Does this still have to be a mine? Well, no. This could be the blank, and then this could be the mine, and then this could be a blank. Or it could just be the opposite way around. But interestingly enough, only one of these spots could be the mine. And if one of those is a mine, what else can we do? Well, there's going to be a combination of 3 mines in these 5 little sectors here. And we only have 3 mines available there. Plus these 3. Okay, so both of these solutions work. But we did find a common ground. Which is going to help solve the rest of this puzzle. There you go. I'm being lazy today. 2, 2. Yep, because it's a 2. 1 with the 1. Safe. No, this one's got to go with the 2, right? Well, not exactly. Interesting. 8 mines. Can I do anything with that? I don't know. Let's try with this 1-1 pattern. If this is a mine, this would be safe. And then, how would this 2 go? Well, this 2 could still avoid this one entirely. So that doesn't do much. So instead, let's see what happens if we can cause problems by intersecting mines like so. All right, we have 6 spaces left. This is a perfect amount. Wow, I was really hoping that would make me be in the wrong, but I guess not. Well, then let's try something else. And say... Well, we're just switching back to yellow. Like, I do the more colors, like, the more further down the line we go. And I highly doubt we're going to do more than 8 different options in one different idea to try and solve the puzzle. So, this was a mine, then this would be safe. The 1 would have to go with the 2, meaning that this is always safe, and then one of these would be a mine. Alright, that's something interesting to note. Oh, and also, this could never be a mine, because then the 2 would be unsatisfied. So then, what if it's the red... Ow. Ow. Oh, my arm. Oof, that hurts. Alright, anyway, like I said, the red, if this was a mine, then this would be safe. And also, this one will be complete, so this... would end up like that. We have a common ground saying this is never mine. I was hoping that could be revealing a bit more. I'm sure we can try something like now they all like form some sort of weird mine chain. So let's go back to the 1-1. This is in a mine, then this is safe. This is safe because one of those has to be a mine. And then this 1-2 reveals that this and this would always have to be mines because either this would be the 2 or this would be the 2, leaving this or this spot blank. And that is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is still more than enough spots to do it. Let's try the red. If this was a mine, this would be safe. This would be safe. This would be safe. So we found one common ground. Interestingly enough. I'm just like, okay, here's our common ground, and then I'm just keep clicking all the numbers because we can just reveal everything then like the easy way. No advanced logic needed besides the beginning. Do you like how I'm doing this, or do you prefer the original style? Okay, well this one of this two of the 1-2 goes with the pair of the 1-3. Alright, there's going to be one mine here, which means there's going to be one mine here. There's going to be one mine here, so this would be satisfied. What? Oh, this is a 2. Oh, I should have looked at that more. Oh, well, we literally just made a few clicks and then solved everything. Thanks for watching. Enjoy these wonderful glitches, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and peace out, gamers.